And there are different brands. I've got here 3 of them. I have one's an AD marker. This AD marker is actually what the transportation designer uses the most, because it has a soft polyurethane point, which allows you, first of all, it feels well when you are on the paper. Let's say I'll try to do a line, and then I have the possibility, actually, you have to turn it the right way, otherwise you see it happens what you see on my page. If you turn it to the point, you have the possibility to actually do very thin lines. And if you turn it around, you have the possibility to make thick lines, for example, for drawing reflections, and even artistic. If you get used to it, you can do thin and thicks, let's say I have to do this way, thin and thicks. So it's just, for a transportation designer, the best tool, I would say. For me, it works the best, and it's called AD. The other one is a Pantone marker, which has different points. One is a large point, but here you have, I think in the meanwhile you get it also with polyurethane points, but this one has a felt tip, is harder, and therefore sketching with it doesn't feel so well. After a while, using it, the point gets a little bit softer and it feels also better, but in general it doesn't have this, gives you the same, let's say, feel like the ad marker before. That's a possibility here. And if you want to do, I think fashion designer use this quite a lot, or industrial designer, you have a point which is a little thinner, gives you the possibility to draw thinner lines quite easy. And even there is another one in between. There's really thin, so you could actually sketch with it. I think on the camera you probably don't even see the lines. It gives you the possibility to do very fine lines. I never use it, but these are working great. And then we've got our Japanese brand. It's called Copic. Usually, has also 2 points. There exist as well now with polyurethane points. Mine are a little bit older because I used them in the past. It gives you also the possibility from thin to thicks, but because of the point is made in felt in this case here, it's hard and it doesn't feel so good in your hands, right? And to show the other side, we have again a point. You can do thin lines, sketching with it, everything fine. If I use copy paper, you can see that it's bleeding through. That's why when you use markers, you use marker paper. They are particular, they have a wax layer, so they don't bleed through. Otherwise you would actually see, let's say, you would actually see the bleeding.